Hi guys. So um, a lot of things are going on, and we definitely need to pray for our brothers and sisters in Australia and New Zealand because it's gone really terribly wrong over there. So I'm not sure if any of you follow QAnon. I don't, but I have a few friends that do, and if you know me, you'll know that I only ever speak about things I know and I mean 100%, 100%. Otherwise, well, I may talk about it, but I'm not going to say that I know it. I only know what I know. So I don't know about Q. It's possible. I hope so. It would be great. But I can't tell you for sure whether it's all true. Trump is certainly saying all the right things. My friend Charlie Freak, funny enough, Cancerian like me, and he insists that he will only speak of things he knows 100%. So, for example, I know about World War II on the Holocaust 100%. That's why I talk about it. Otherwise, I would never, even if I had one little doubt in my mind, there is no doubt anyone researching it will find exactly the same. It's all to do with the almanacs don't lie, the letters don't lie, the numbers don't lie, and certainly the chambers where they said it happened certainly would not lie either. So it's all already been checked by gas experts. It's all a joke on the lie. So this is why I speak about it, because I know it's 100% a lie. And so that's why you won't find any of those videos of mine anymore on YouTube, because my last channel was deleted. So you'll find me as Araya Soma in one word on BitChute talking about all that. Now, I know 100%, million fucking percent as well about the earth being flat. There is absolutely not. That is the truth. Again, is anyone researching it will find the same. Unless, of course, they're a shield, they're completely moronic or completely retarded and liars, they might sort of say otherwise. But anyone that I know, even people that were very hardcore, not believing it, all came to the same conclusion, because it is so. So, as far as Q is concerned, I'm not really sure, but I highly suggest you watch Charlie Freak's videos. He's on a couple of really, well, he's on a few videos with Santos Bonacci, which are amazing, and with Stephen Hughes as well, the comedian, if you look back in his archives. He did interview Sasha Stone, though, and a few other people I'm not really keen on, but at the same time, you see, at least it's going a bit more mainstream, and there is a danger both ways. If you start doing videos with people, like, for example, I'm really not sure about Sasha, and I'm not going to mention names, but there's a couple of other people he's interviewed, like this other guy called, what's he called, Robert Steele or something. I'm really not sure about that guy either. So, but at the same time, even if these people are shields, because they have such a such a following, at least it's going to go a bit more mainstream. And the one thing I'm glad about is that syncretism is going more mainstream, because the most important thing right now for everybody to get is syncretism. Because when you do syncretism, you can decode absolutely everything in life. You become an alchemist. You can decode all the words, you can lexigram, you can know all your numbers, you can decode anything you want. You can read the Bible knowing exactly what the Bible is on about. Like I've been telling you before, the Bible, the Old Testament is a book on how to raise your Kundalini, and the New Testament is a book of health, how to keep your body alive and healthy and live for a very long, very, in fact, even how to become an immortal. Okay, these are what these books are about. So of course they're full of they're full of alchemy on astrology, but of course the church has denied all of that to keep you enslaved. So the best one for syncretism is definitely Santos Bonacci. Charlie Freak is pretty good too. There's another guy called Josh X, that's pretty good. And if you go on YouTube also, there's another Stove Elohim Ra, is really amazing at astrology and etymology. And another guy is called Aquarian Waters, is pretty good as well. So all these people do what is called syncretism, which used to be the oldest. I wouldn't call it a religion, because it's not a religion, but it's the oldest dot connector in the world that encompasses every art, everything that the humans should know. And it is called syncretism. So I will put some links below of all these people. Santos Bonacci is my favorite. You have to scroll through all his videos, because some is in Mexico at the moment, so some of his videos are about Mexico, some are in Spanish. But if you look back at Oli's Atom, those kind of videos, like the one called Oli's Atom or the Christ Within, which I've talked about before as well. All these videos are absolutely amazing. I actually did a video with Santos as well. I think it's called The Lamp, Raising the Kunalidi on the Lamp with Araya Soma or something like that. So if you look back in the archive, we did that about a year ago. I think it was sort of like towards the end of August last year that we did that video together. So please look at all these videos. And yes, so if you're not really clued up on Q, Charlie Frake is the one to listen to. Him and his wife are beautiful people. They have a vegan animal sanctuary in Mexico. Even the dogs and the cats also are on vegan food. Now the cats obviously probably hunt as well. That's more than probably, because the cats are a little bit different. But some of the dogs they have been there 7-8 years, and they only eat vegetable and fruit. And they don't get worms. They look super healthy and super happy. So there you go. We don't need to kill anything. My view on all of that actually is that, you know, when we lived on an earth that had more carbon dioxide, where everything was more giant, we probably lived in trees because the trees were humongous. So we were able to go up and down the trees, so we wouldn't be attacked by the big cats. And I think the big cat's role wasn't to actually kill any humans or to kill any animals to eat them. But I think that, you know, as an offering, we all die at some point or one another, so they just had to wait for an animal to die, and then they would go on eat it all up. And a bit like humans, we can survive without eating any food. I know some breatharians. I went to a breatharian community in Brazil good 10 years ago now, and no, people don't eat anything. Drink their urine, drink a bit of water, but eventually when your body is used to it, you don't even need to eat anything. I also know people here in England that eat once a week, you know, so even animals, they don't need, you know, to eat that much. You just wait for something to die. You don't need to kill anything. And I think this is how the earth was before somehow we fell off the tree, we fell off grace. Then some of us started to kill and eat meat, but that never used to be. That is a complete lie. When they say your ancestors, that is a fucking lie, a complete fucking lie, and I can prove it. I could do that in another video as well, okay? So we don't need to kill any life. That is absolutely untrue. And in fact, the less we eat, the more we're likely to survive, okay? So, but the only thing, because I do healing, I'm a yoga teacher, I'm also a colon hydrotherapist, you cannot fast for more than a day a week unless your body is super clean. Then you can even do 40 days. You know, otherwise your liver will pack up and you'll die. So you just have to know a little bit about how the body works and so on. But you can give up eating. There is no doubt about that you can give up eating. It's a little bit harder for me. I'm Cancerian and I'm ruled by the stomach. But anyway, I am going to... definitely going to become a breatharian within the next 5 to 6 years, that is for sure, maybe even earlier. So anyway, lots of luck guys. I'll put some links below, but please check Santos Bonacci again, check Charlie Freak. There are some really good videos out there, especially like from a month back and before, unless you don't mind watching Sasha Stone or Robert Steele on all these other people he's on videos with lately, which I'm not too keen on. But anyway, you'll still learn something, you know. But if Charlie is as me, as I said, I would never, ever speak of anything unless I know it to be not even 99.9, unless I know it is the truth. And there is only one truth on every subject. There isn't my truth, your truth. That's all bullshit. This is a new age nonsense. Your truth, my truth. No. There is only one truth on everything. So you can speak your truth all you want. It doesn't mean it's the truth. There is only one fucking truth. Okay? So remember that. So Charlie says, like me, that he would never speak about anything unless he knew it to be 100%. I think he's obviously privy to information I'm not privy to. So hopefully he's right, and you know, and maybe we have a chance. But however, there is no time to sleep and believe in anything right now. We still need to stand up. We need to stop the fucking bullshit. We need to carry on educating people and stick together. There is no savior out there anyway, even if Trump is who Charlie says he is. There is no savior out there. The only savior is you, and the only way out is in. If you go without, if you go within, if you don't go within, you go without. That is the truth. So the savior, Jesus, is inside of you. Jesus is your own personal Jesus inside of you. Okay, so only you are your own savior. And to save yourself, you have to know as much as you can. Syncretism will help you along that path. And if we all stick together, we can defeat them. But more people need to wake up still. All right then, guys, lots of love. Bye, bye.